Welcome to the Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To order Brant's latest book, Life is Hard, God is Good, Let's Dance, or to find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.
Question, are feelings bad or good? And the answer, I think, is they're good if they carry you somewhere towards truth, beauty, goodness, whatever's noble, whatever's pure, whatever is right. If they're going that direction, but if they're not going that direction, they're destructive. You don't want them to they'll carry you one direction or another.
Yeah.
You got to be really careful about where they're carrying you because they can carry you to destruction. So they can be good. I mean, if you're not seeking the feeling of worshiping God like an overall, but in the process of worshiping God, you have these feelings. Mm-hmm. That's great. That's fine. Okay, brace yourself. You're about to be shocked by something, and that's what I do. I'm a shock jock.
Sounds like you don't even want to do it, but you have to.
I don't want to.
You have to.
You have to get ratings.
Yeah, Brant, but
I
do
don't
stuff
know
like
that
this.
this.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does?
Okay, yeah, it does. So, lemmings? Like they're like little mice, kind of rodents.
No.
Okay, and they're known for like following each other off a cliff.
Okay.
Because they're so dumb.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what they're known for.
Sure.
Except that is not true. There's no documented case where lemmings have ever walked off a cliff. That's a fact. They get a bad rap. And you know who did it? Well, Disney did it back in they did a fake documentary back in the late 50s. And it was actually staged.
Was Mickey a lemming?
No, the point.
Okay, you're the one that brought it up. I mean, I don't understand.
You know what? If people can't take a shock jock seriously, what is he supposed to do at this point? Here's another thing Jesus said that nobody really talks about. He said we should lend to our enemies. Lend to our enemies. I'm not making this up. It's in Luke 6. Lend to our enemies without expecting it back. Not just lend to our friends and not expect it back. We're supposed to lend to our enemies. So that's amazing. And he said, if you do that, you'll get a great reward. So just think about that. Like the people who are problem people in your life, finding ways to be a blessing to them. Anybody will do it for people they already like. What about the people you don't? He's like, you're in for a big reward if you do that. Hey, just so you know, you're actually invited to still bust down doors. Even though Black Friday is over. Okay. Some of the stores are still
allowing you to bust the doors.
Doing door busters.
Okay, encouraging you to.
So,
yeah.
I saw, what you call it, vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
And it's marked down like $150.
It's marked down to $150
it's marked
or
down
$150 off?
$150 off.
Oh, that's almost
pretty good.
I think that's worth busting a door.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think
you're gonna kick it on down.
Yeah, absolutely. They want you to, and that's why they're doing this. So it's for you. It's for you. So if you're honestly struggling with a lot of faith stuff or Christian stuff or church stuff, gotta tell you, I have been there. There's a lot of stuff that I've struggled with and had to sort through, and a lot of hurt I've had to deal with. Mm-hmm. But I have decided not to leave Jesus, but to follow him. And I want to tell you that. I know the same for producer Sherry too, but it's like, I just want to tell you that in case you're not alone.
Yeah.
I found that the way of Jesus is way better than any of the alternatives, in spite of all the goofy stuff. Turning toward him instead of away is a great option. And in fact, it's the best option. Question, how do you feel about roundabouts versus stoplights? Here's another study that says way fewer accidents in roundabouts.
Really?
And it's even better for the air because you don't sit there and idle with your cars at a stoplight.
That part makes sense.
Yeah. So roundabouts are healthier in so many different ways. 40%, accidents are down.
With that? Maybe my neighborhood is an anomaly because...
Okay, I was going to ask that question because I'm like...
We've had some problems.
Right. From what I observe, we're never going to figure it out. But it says it's healthier. Maybe, I don't know what's going on.
Because what I'm seeing.
What I'm seeing is a steadfast refusal to understand how this is going to work. Nobody has any idea.
No,
and we're not going to learn. That is not our way of life. Maybe you do this. I check the verse of the day thing on the Bible app.
I do every day.
Yeah. The one from Luke 6, it was about, I went to the whole chapter. It's like, this is so interesting. Jesus is saying, if you're going to condemn people, you're going to be condemned. Mm-hmm. If you're going to judge people harshly, you're going to get it back the same measure that you use, which is just a great reminder, like, cut people some slack. Think the best of their intentions, however you can. This is good for you too. Remember, everything Jesus is telling us is good for us. Like, just when somebody cuts you off or they're doing something that's annoying, cut them slack because you want that extended to you, right? Like I do too. So, question for you, and this is not a guilt trip, okay? It's just a question. Mm-hmm. Would you say that you're ready with a blessing or ready with a curse more easily for people? I say this because we can get better at this where we become people who bless people with our words. We add value instead of subtract it.
It is an intentional act. It can be.
Yes, but it becomes internalized and it becomes more natural, like in your body. There's a proverb. It's actually in Proverbs 31. Proverbs 31 is this like tribute to Ruth, who's David's great grandma. Mm-hmm. And it says, the law of kindness is in her tongue.
Yes.
Like it's in there. Physically, it's right there. So that instead of the quick to curse, the quickness to bless. And I'm telling you, this is something we can get better at. Mm-hmm. You practice, you catch yourself going, why am I like this? Like, stop it. No, I'm going to pray for people. And then I'll grow to be quick. It'll be right there. Hey, this is Brant. And have you ever thought about what banks are doing with your money? Honestly, I hadn't thought much about it until somebody pointed it out. Your money's not just sitting there. They use it to do stuff they want to do, whatever it is they want to do. And this is why I'm actually excited to put my money to work at something called America's Christian Credit Union. You can get all the conveniences of your bank, like loans, saving, checking, debit cards, all that. But America's Christian Credit Union is a nonprofit that puts our money to use for good stuff. Stuff I like. You might say, what kind of stuff? I'll tell you, they helped fund more than 2,000 adoptions so far. They work with more than 1,200 ministries. They help churches and schools with loans. They support centers for women in crisis. I like that, and I think you will too. Been really happy with them. So talk to them. Even if you need a car loan or something, they're great to work with, and they do all this stuff. America's Christian Credit Union. They have a special deal going too. If you go to americaschristiancu.com/Brant. Again, americaschristiancu.com/BRANT. We're just talking about being quick to bless instead of curse, like with the things we say. Okay, human nature is to be quick to curse. I am this way I caught myself, so this is what I'm talking about. Just give an example. During certain seasons, we live in a townhouse, so it's a communal, they hire the lawn company to come in. HOA. And they come through with these the leaf blower things. And it's just the loudest.
Right.
And the other day, it was like 6 of them. Like, my goodness. And I found myself getting briefly angry at the people wearing these orange coats who were cleaning the area for me. That's their job. And they're the ones that have to carry these hot, loud things around all day, but I'm annoyed. I'm like, no, that's not what I want to be. I want to pray for these people. Thank you for what they do. Lord, bless their homes, bless them. It's not their fault. But I know that as I get older and I practice this, it becomes more natural.
It does.
So it's not immediate annoyance all the time. I actually am getting better at this. I just wanted to give you an example. Just got done with Thanksgiving, but I was thinking about Thanksgiving and how a lot of the things that we need to be thankful for are actually downstream from stuff we complain about.
Oh, like what?
Like, wow, this place is expensive. My house is too expensive. Like, got a house.
Yeah.
These groceries are... I got groceries. Man, I can't believe what my daughter said, or I don't like what, I love my daughter. Like, I'm glad for the problems that some of these people present because I want them in my life. I just think a lot of the stuff that annoys us or we get upset about is honestly a function of things that we can actually say, Lord, actually, thank you. I wish you could have seen my brother play basketball. He was unbelievably good.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Back in the day, he would do these drills that were just, people would just stop and watch. Mm-hmm. He had like a bounce back screen thing, but he would do a behind the back pass, catch it in front of him, but then behind the back, and constantly just in motion.
Yeah.
With multiple baskets, just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh,
Yeah.
whoosh, like unbelievable. He would do like dribbling drills that were, he was just a crazy, great ball handler. And if you just went to a game, there's one game I saw him play at this small college he was at, but he threw he's a little guy, but he got a rebound and he threw a full court pass, baseball style, as one bounce to a guy on a fast break that laid it in without having to dribble. It was like this 100-mile-an-hour weaving through all the defense. Like,
that's amazing.
It was amazing. But if you just saw that pass, you'd be like, that guy's a natural. Mm. No, he was practicing over and over and over and over and over. Yeah. And then it comes naturally. Paul writes about this in the Bible, about how our bodies, like, they're valuable, but we have to bring them under the control of our mind. Yeah. And that comes from what we put our mind on. My brother had to make the decision over and over to keep practicing. Every athlete. You have to keep showing up. You have to keep doing the thing. It's very similar with our spiritual lives. Like, some things become natural because that's where we keep putting our mind. This is pretty shocking, but it's in the Bible. Paul actually says, he's writing to believers in Corinth. He says, I care very little if I'm judged by you or by any human court. Indeed, I don't even judge myself. My conscience is clear, but that doesn't make me innocent. It's the Lord who judges me. I was thinking, what a relief that is. You know that judges can be ruled unfit. Mm-hmm. Right? We had the Elvis guy who dressed up like Elvis. Okay, you're not fit to be the judge of everybody. Right. That's a standard thing. Paul's saying, I find myself unfit to judge.
Wow.
And he's not saying, Paul is not a moral relativist. He's not saying there's no such thing as right or wrong or good. Of course not. It's just that I don't know everybody's hidden motives. Mm-hmm. He says that. I don't even know my own. God will bring to light what is hidden in darkness and expose the motives of the heart, he said.
That's a great thing to acknowledge.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a lighter way to live, too, if you don't have to sit on the bench for everybody. Just a little flashback thing for podcast people. I don't know I suppose we talked about this before, but it's been a long time. When I was doing talk radio, got a call. This was years ago in Illinois, years ago. Mm-hmm. And I got a call from a guy from a car phone. It was like, hey, can I get on your show?
Car phones weren't as,
right.
Yeah.
I'm like,
clear.
What? And I couldn't make out his name either. And he wanted to be on to talk about something in the Illinois legislature, whatever. And I'm like, sorry, man, I'm kind of busy. Mm-hmm. Like, whatever. And he called. I was like, you can call me back. So he did. Mm-hmm. And I talked to him for a little while, but I was like, I don't have time. I'm sorry. Well, when I asked him his name again, I wrote it down. I was like, well, what is it again? Barack Obama. Okay, hang on. Just say a B-A-R. How do you spell that? We'll be in there.
Yeah, and this is before 2000 or is around 2000?
Right, so he's running for the Senate in Illinois. Uh-huh. And so I told him no twice. And then I wrote a note back several years after that.
Yeah, sure.
To the White House.
Of course.
Where I said, Dear President Obama, how are you? I am fine. I wanted to get back to you about those interviews you
Sorry for the delay is always nice. So sorry for the delay.
Those interviews you requested a while back.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was pretty much full up busy when you called. I had interviews already set up with the whistling champion and quote-unquote Mr. Pets.
Right, yeah.
And I'm sorry, I couldn't quite make out what your name was at the time. I did catch, I'm going to run for senator part, but I wasn't even sure what party back then. Anyway, I was reminded you requested an interview on my show when I saw you on TV. I looked up and saw you on the screen and saw you standing there with a nice suit on. I think your wife was there too. And yeah, I'm picturing now. I think you were being sworn in as president of the United States. So like, when do you want to do the interview? I'm pretty flexible now. Sincerely, Brant Hansen. I actually sent that note.
That's nice.
Brant is a radio host. P.S. I hope we can talk soon. And I put hope in quotes.
Yeah.
That's a little reference to your campaign slogan thing. I hope you like that, right?
Sure.
P.P.S. I can't do it on Wednesdays. We have a staff meeting. Probably not after 11 a.m. because that's when I have toast and maybe go swimming. Thanks. So, yeah, I did not get a response.
You didn't get a response.
You'd think the White House would have some sort of perfunctory, like, hey, thanks for your...
I bet you should be glad they didn't respond. You don't know who would have been swarming and surrounding your home. So let's just be happy that it dropped into the abyss there.
If you're like, there's no partisanship in this whatsoever. Don't even try to read into it. Like if there was, it doesn't matter. That's the only president ever that I'd said no to twice. So that's why I bring it up.
The Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.